Imagine a man who could build planes that shattered speed records, a Hollywood tycoon who dated the biggest stars, a billionaire who seemed to own the world. That man was Howard Hughes. He was a titan, an innovator, a true American icon. But what happens when the man who conquered the skies becomes a prisoner of his own mind? This is the story of Howard Hughes's descent from the spotlight into the shadows. Howard Hughes once ruled the world. He was the golden boy of aviation, a fearless pilot, and a dazzling producer. The cameras loved him, the public adored him. But behind the brilliant facade, a different story was unfolding. A deep-seated obsession began to take root, starting with a simple fear of germs. What began as a quirk soon became a consuming fixation. Shaking hands became impossible. Touching a doorknob was a terrifying ordeal. He started carrying tissues to shield himself, a small, fragile barrier against a world he saw as contaminated. This fear drove him into isolation. He retreated to the top floors of his Las Vegas penthouse, sealing himself off from everything and everyone. The curtains were drawn, blocking out the sun and the glittering city below. His lavish hotel suite became both his fortress and his prison. Meals were left outside his door, sometimes for hours, until he could perform his complex, private rituals to ensure they were clean. Days blurred into nights. The world outside moved on, but inside, time stood still for Howard, wrapped in his silence and paranoia. The man the world once knew began to disappear. His famous good looks faded, his hair grew long and tangled, his fingernails curled into talons. The visionary who had mastered complex machinery couldn't master his own compulsions. He became a recluse, a ghost haunting the empire he had built. Yet, even in the darkness, flickers of the old genius remained. He would sketch designs for new aircraft, his mind still teeming with ideas that would never see the light of day. He was a king trapped in a castle of his own making, dreaming of the open sky he once commanded. When he finally passed away, the world was stunned by the transformation. This wasn't the powerful figure they remembered, but a frail, wasted shadow of his former self. We remember Howard Hughes not just for the heights he reached, but for the profound tragedy of his faller, reminder that even the greatest among us can be brought down. Not by outside forces, but by the quiet battles waged within their own minds. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history's most compelling figures. See you next time.